Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl here, Christabel, and if this is your first time here, you're welcome. I make videos currently from Nigeria. Yes, I'm in Nigeria, living in Nigeria, and I make videos from Nigeria, guys. So thank you for stopping by. So for those of you who do not know, I am a medical doctor, junior medical doctor, currently practicing medicine in Nigeria. So today I'm going to discuss about how much junior doctors in Nigeria, because a lot of people must have been wondering, or some of you who study abroad who are willing to come back to Nigeria must have been wondering, okay, how much am I going to be earning? Or even those in Nigerian universities that are not aware of how much they are going to earn after graduation, I am here for you guys. So guys, who is a junior doctor? Before I get into how much they earn, let me try and explain. Once you graduate from medical school, you are already a doctor, and from that point you are a doctor. No one can take that title from you, but that does not mean you automatically start earning cash as a doctor. If you schooled in Nigeria, before graduation you write your external exams in 600 level, and once you're done with school and you've been inducted into the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria, you automatically have the MDCN license and you're eligible to start practicing as a doctor in Nigeria. And then if you school abroad, upon graduation you are a doctor. But if you wish to come back to Nigeria, because you do not have the MDCN license to practice medicine in Nigeria, MDCN, that's the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria. So because you do not have a license to practice medicine in Nigeria, upon returning to Nigeria, you would have to study for the MDCN exams, sit for these exams, and until you pass these exams, you are not eligible to practice medicine in Nigeria. So let's take, for example, you've graduated from medical school in Nigeria, and then for those who schooled abroad, you are back and you've written your exams, you've obtained your, you've passed, you've written your exams, you've passed, you've been inducted, and you've successfully obtained your license to practice. So I'm dealing with licensed doctors who are eligible to practice. So who is a junior doctor? So from the point of graduation up until you are done with your junior residency program, you are a junior doctor. Okay, so I'm going to divide this into sections, and that's post-med school, that's fresh doctors who just obtained their license to do housemanship program. So when you're done with medical school, I don't know about other institutions in other countries, but in Nigeria, once you're done with your medical school, you would have to do a 1-year housemanship program, and I think it's the same everywhere, even though it varies anyway on how they do it. Some people even do it 2 years anyway, but in Nigeria you have to do a continuous housemanship program of 1 year, and during this program you are being paid. Even though you are going to be learning under the supervision of your superiors, you are going to be paid a certain amount of money. So for housemanship doctors, that's for doctors doing housemanship program, it depends on the hospital you are working, either in a federal hospital, teaching hospital, or private hospital. You earn on average between 150,000 naira to 200,000 naira. But on average, I think for those who do with federal hospitals, they earn around 180 something thousand naira, but you earn on average between 150 to 200,000 naira. So let's come to after housemanship program. This is when you progress to do your National Youth Service course, your NYSC program, for those who graduated before they turned 30 years. So if you graduate before you turn 30 years, you would have to serve the country, so you have to do your NYSC program. So how much do NYSC doctors earn in Nigeria? So during NYSC program, federal government, they have a fixed amount of money. The doctors, all NYSC members in Nigeria, not just doctors, all NYSC members are being paid 33,000 naira. And then for doctors, it depends on your place of primary assignment. That's the place you are being assigned to work as a doctor during your NYSC program. So it depends on where you are being posted. That will determine how much you will be paid. But on average, they pay NYSC doctors between 50 to 50,000 naira to 120,000 naira. So let's combine this. Let's take for example you are working in a place that they pay you 50,000 naira and then federal government pays you 33,000 naira. On average, that means you earn 83,000 naira at the end of the month. Yes. And then if you earn 70,000 naira and federal government pays you on average at the end of the day, how much you go home with? Above 100,000 naira. Or let's say if you earn 100,000 naira and federal government pays you 33,000 naira, at the end of the day your take home with 133,000 naira. But on average, what I'm trying to say is your PPA pays plus what federal government pays combined, on average NYSC doctors earn between 80,000 naira to 130,000 naira. And then let's move to post-NYSC doctors. How much do they earn? It depends. It also depends if you work in a private sector, if you're working with a government, maybe you work with hospital management board, or you work with some ministry like CBN, or you work with some, let's say the army, or it depends on where you're working, or if you started your residency program or your residency training, as a junior reg you're also a junior doctor. So it depends on where you work, but on average post NYSC doctors earn on average 200 to 350,000 naira. So but most people who work in private sectors earn around 200,000 naira to 250,000 naira, and then those who work in government earn nothing less than 250,000 naira. But on average, post NYSC doctors earn between 200 to 350,000 naira. So I hope you found this video useful, even though I wasn't really specific, because like I said earlier, dealing with figures can be tricky. It depends on where you're working, but I hope this helps to an extent anyway. So guys, for those of you who were like kind of thinking how much do they earn, I hope you found this useful, and thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, guys, please click on that subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.